Well, hello, friends. It is Thursday night, and with Donna in my messy craft room. Now, it's a little bit cleaner, but a little bit. But hope everybody can jump on tonight. I've got a great project for you, and I've got some fun things to show. Um, we're supposed to get a lot of snow. I'll believe it when I see it. Hey, Tracy. I always tell people I'm not that lucky when they say we're going to get 20 inches. Yeah, right. I have a hard time believing it. But yeah, we're supposed to get a dump of snow some Saturday night, but then a lot Sunday afternoon. So we shall see. If it does snow here, everybody that knows me will know I am ecstatic. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Appropriate sentiment, right? It's a sticker. A sticker. Yep. Say it isn't snow. Yeah, from the Floridian. Yeah. I know Tracy won't be on the road. I want to show a fun card that my friend Cindy made and sent me. She said that this is one of the first cards she ever made. But talk about appropriate for me, right? Snow. Great card. And then my friend Nancy sent me this. I made something like this a couple months ago. Little flower pot, which is really cute. So got some happy mail today. And I wanted to show another fun card. I've made so many different cards for Valentine's Day. I have no idea what card I'm going to give my husband. Do not know. See if I can get this to slide. I need to put something on this so the slider goes a little bit easier. A little bit easier. It slides, but it's just temperamental. And I had to make some alterations. If I can get it. Come on, go. You can move. There we go. It moved. And then you got that. And then you can take it off, and then you got the inside. So it's a fun card. I had fun making that. So that's one of my Valentine cards. I've got a ton. I have a ton. So anyway, we're going to make this card tonight. And it makes a little box. You can put cash in it, gift card, that kind of stuff. A friend of mine, I'm trying to think who it was, sent me a message because she saw a reel that I had done a while back. It was Tracy Taylor. She asked me if I had directions for it, and I'm like, it was in 24, I think, that I shared a reel about it. And it's like, ooh, I have no idea. 2 years ago, wasn't even sure what kind of a card it was. She said it's a box card. I'm like, a box card. Trying to remember. But I found a sample, so I took it apart so that we could make that tonight. My instructions after I measured. This is the measurements that you're going to need. 8.5 by 10 piece of cardstock. On the 10, you're scoring at 2, 3.5, 6.5, and 8. And then you're going to turn it to the 8 and score at 1.5 and 7. So we're going to do that because I haven't done that yet. It's been a house cleaning day. I'm just going to make sure that this is correct. Is this correct? Is it 8.5? Yes, it is. And is it 10? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're doing good. We're cooking with gas now. So I'm going to do it this way, but normally I use my scoring board. So 2, 3.5, 6.5, and 8. And then you turn it around and you're going to score at 1.5, and 7. This is basic white paper that I'm using, not thick. I don't think thick folds as well. You got all these little folds that you need. Okay, so we got that. I am going to be using Simply Beautiful for my flowers. And then I am using the Fabulous Sayings, which if you spend $75, you can add this on for $5. So I'm using those for the sentiment. Okay, bone folder. Measuring tool, bone folder. I'm just going to do this, and then I got to do a little bit more measuring so we can get our little mechanism thing working correctly. And that's the hardest part of the whole thing. So yeah, today has been, took the grandkids to school and then had, then cleaned house. That's what I did. Okay, so you need a measuring tool because this 3-inch panel right here, you need to mark, where's my pencil? I need a pencil. Okay, you need to mark at 1.5. So we're going to mark right here. And then we're going to mark right here. Okay. And then we need a scoring tool, which I'll use my one from my scoring platform. And we are just going to go from the bottom corner here, and you're just scoring to that. Okay. Do the same thing on this side. So you make a little arrow like that. Okay, then we'll do the other side, the exact same thing. Have you ever made this, Tracy? I can't remember if I had this for a special class or if I was just showing it because I made one. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. So we can put that down, and then we've got to work this, folding it in, okay, like that. And then this one needs to fold in, and we're going to burnish that. And then we'll burnish this one. Want these to be good. We did make it one time before. Couldn't remember if it was a special class or what it was. I just don't remember. And I'm using my big scissors. I am using my big scissors. And we are going to cut this line and this line, cut all the way down to this piece right here. Okay, and then we're going to cut this piece off right here because we need that one for to attach. So you got to do this. And I wonder if your sister's going to be wondering how you're doing if we get a lot of snow. Is she going to be worried about her sister? Because she lives, what, in Virginia? I'm trying to remember where she lives. She lives a little ways away. Like that. that. And this one. I always try and cut on the opposite side of the score line so that I can hopefully cut it out so you don't have that raised ledge on your project. I try and cut it out. So there we go. So now we got all these pieces, which I'm going to throw away. Yes, I am. Okay, so we got that. And now we have, this is what we have, okay? So what happens is this is going to go like this, and these are going to go on the outside. So you do not want to put your paper on these sides first. You want to have this glued first. But if you're using another color, I'm using white, so I'm going to stamp in here first. And I wanted to put birthday on the inside because I'm doing happy on the outside, birthday then. New York. She lives in New York City. So she gets some snow then, doesn't she? This is, yes, that'll fit there. I thought, oh, I better make sure because this is a long phrase. Okay, so I want to put birthday, hopefully right here. That's right, New York. Okay, so we got that. And I wanted to put in some little flowers. But I'm going to stamp off. Like this. And the inside is ready. And if you do, if this is a colored back, then you would probably want this at 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Yeah, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4 piece on the inside. Okay, so now I'm going to close this up before I get in trouble. We'll do something else with that in a little bit. Okay, designer series paper. So we need, I got to think here for a minute. We need, for the top, which is these panels, I embossed. These are on Last Chance embossing folders. And these need to be 1 7/8 by 5 3/8. I'm not putting those on yet. But the ones I'm going to put some on the inside, they're going right here. So you need 4 of those, and then you need 4 that are 1 3/8 by 5 3/8. And I am using the Lovely Notes 6x6 paper. It has a lot of Valentine-y, but it doesn't have to be Valentine. So I got 4 of those all cut. Move that a little bit so I can glue. There we go. Oh, the other night, Tuesday night, we went to go see Zootopia, the second one. That was a cute movie. Cute, cute, cute. By ourselves, no grandkids. Here we go with that. I like this. This is non-directional. That's great. So I don't have to worry about what direction I'm putting stuff. There's that. And then we got this piece. Yeah, those the Love Notes paper, it makes like you can do like some nice little cute little Valentines. Some little ones. I know I asked Natalie, she's in 5th grade. I said, you probably don't do Valentines anymore, do you? She's like, what are you talking about? It's like she didn't even remember. I mean, like you can cut the little squares and make little Valentines out of those. Very cute. Okay, so we got that. And we got that. And I probably should have figured out like the squares, but I haven't. Or working on all these triangles, but I didn't do that. Okay, so we got that. And now we'll put, oh no, I want to actually put some ink on those whites. Oh, I don't want to put these on yet. I even said that. Don't put those on until you get these flaps glued on so that you can cover them. Otherwise, you just need to make 2 more. So that goes on the outside there. Press, press, press. And then this one goes right here. Not too much. Press, press, press. And then we can put this on. Like that. Okay, so that can go, and actually we can put this, oh no, we don't want to do that yet, Donna. Don't want to do that yet. I keep on thinking I want to do that, but I don't want to do that yet. Okay, so then these have got to go. I'm going to move that so that these can go this way. And go like that. Oh, she lives in Florida now? Good excuse to go visit Florida, right? And then this one. Yeah, we're going to be going to Florida next month. I decided that I'm going to rent a car because I don't trust my big car. My Traverse is 11 years old, and my Honda is, I think, 7 years old. Okay, so we got that. And I gotta look at something really quick. It's gotta go in. Like that. Okay. That's how these gotta fold, like this and like this. Okay. Now I'm going to do this next. Need a blending brush. You don't really care to go to Florida, huh? This is light, this is dark. I don't mind visiting Florida. I just don't want to ever live there. I'm using Highland Heather. This is the color. Or I mean Gorgeous Grape. Sorry, Gorgeous Grape. Gorgeous Grape is a darker purple. It's the darkest purple Stampin' Up! Has. So there's that. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, Lisa. Did you watch the crafting in the virtual group tonight? Did you catch that? I watched for a little bit. Trying to multitask. Okay. So the key here is to make sure I put these both the same direction. Because we know that I happen to not do that sometimes. right? I think that's right. And that is right. And, oh, this doesn't matter anyway, because this is not directional anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay, so there's that. Now I just need to get this to fold correctly. It needs to go like that. There. I always do it the opposite way that it's supposed to go, but that's the way it goes, like that. Just press that down a little bit. Okay, now you need I used a 1 1/4 by 9-inch belly band. So, and this is going to be a little thick. I'm going to adhere this and then turn it around and put my stuff on there. Like that. Like that. This was a scrap piece, but I have something going over the top of this so that it'll work out. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have time to cut stuff or not. We'll see. I don't even remember what time it starts, so I might have time on Saturday morning. Okay, so I did these. I die cut these flowers from the Simply Beautiful, and I'm just going to use my blending brush and just put some color on it. And I almost feel like I need to get my Wink of Stella out for this. Like that. Okay. And I want to put it on this. This is using the oval punch. Okay, so there's that. And I got to clean this since I already stamped birthday on the inside. I think I did that well. Okay. So I got the birthday in there all set to go. And then I need the happy. Oh, and I probably am going to want to do some wink on there too. Happy. So we will do happy over here. That looks good. And fairly straight, which is always a plus. Let's see if I've got my good Wink of Stella handy. One of them. Yep. Yeah. Put some wink on there. Because that'll add some nice sparkle to the flower. There's one. This is kind of like coloring, but it's not. Oh, my daughter, she found on Costco Oh yeah, because Tracy only lives like 2 minutes from me. She lives really close. Usually if she gets her paper pumpkin, I should be getting mine shortly. I think my mail comes after hers. Try and let these dry a little bit. We are getting anywhere between, supposedly, I don't know, 5 and 17 inches. Who knows? It's Ohio. You just never know what you're going to get. I keep this right on top of my computer so that I always have it handy. So I think we are going to maybe put that there. Put a little glue on this. Right? We want that right there. And then dimensional. Need a dimensional for this. So we can pop that on there. Okay, and that can go right. Oops, too far. Don't, gotta see the happy. Got to see the happy. Okay, and then this is going to go right over this and cover this. I think that'll work like that. And I need some purple embellishments. There's some purple ones right in here. Let's get these. These are on Last Chance, the Frosted Iridescent. They are purple, so that works. You got every kind of bread? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sure if we're getting something, it's going to be hitting your way, or you getting it first and then we're getting it. Ours is supposed to hit on Saturday night to Sunday afternoon. That is what I hear. So there's that. And here's that. Now you could put something else in there, but this will definitely hold a gift card or cash. Yep. And there you go. Pumpernickel bread. You got white bread. You got ciabatta. Man, you're prepared for the bread. But did you get eggs and milk? I know here when people hear snow, it's like it's every man for himself. I worked at a grocery store, and oh my gosh, when they said snow, it went absolutely crazy. So there is my project for tonight. I made another one because this is my first one that I made. But I hadn't made the belly band yet, using some retired paper. And then I made this one. That turned out nice. I like it. I like this box. So anyway, I hope you have a great night. And Tracy told me, yeah, we have made this before. Because I know that Jessica Taylor sent me a message because she saw it in a reel from 2024, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you still see that stuff? Huh. You know what? I still screwed up. These are supposed to be on this side. Oh my gosh, I'm just so goofy. Every time I make it, I want to put the embossed on the front, and I keep forgetting. But that's okay. It looks nice. So I hope you guys give this card a try. It's pretty handy. It's not hard. And yeah, tomorrow is Friday, so it's date day. We're going to go out and do stuff. I might get my husband to go out and start looking at cars. So, because I know we're going to need to buy another one. Because we're driving to Florida, but we're renting a car because I just didn't feel too great about driving the old cars down there that far. So, anyway, I hope you guys like that, and I hope you give it a try. And I will see you all next Monday. Yeah, I'm pretty good. We've got bread, we've got milk, I've got coffee. You know, I got all that stuff. So Saturday will be a good day for crafting, and Sunday's looking like that too. I know my husband yesterday or day before, he's like, we're probably not going to go to church on Sunday. And I'm like, why? He said, haven't you seen the weather? And I'm like, weather? What weather? And, he said, yeah, we're supposed to get up to 20 inches of snow on Saturday, Sunday. And I didn't believe him. So anyway, so we'll see. Like I said, we're never that lucky. You're cooking with Chef Todd on Saturday. Well, you have a good Saturday. I am doing a virtual retreat that Lisa's doing, so I'm looking forward to doing that on Saturday. And then the following weekend is Kevin's awesome retreat, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a good night.